Hello, my YouTube friends. I am coming to give you a quick update. I had my MRI done today, and my MRI itself went well, but my initial prepping or my initial getting my port put in ended up I ended up being stuck 3 times. Here, a spot over here that is sore and swollen. So I got stuck twice in my right hand before getting it done a third time by a different tech who was able to get it. I have very small veins, and so normally when I go to the lab for blood draw, they use the smallest needle, butterfly needle, on me, and I normally don't have any issues when they do that. But the text said that they try to do a one stick when they have to draw blood and give a contrast. They try to do the one stick, so they use um, something a little bit bigger because they're going to be using it for 2 different things. And if they use the butterfly needles, then it will cause them to do 2 sticks. Well, I got stuck 3 doggone times. So the next time, they're just going to have to do what I say and give take my blood using a butterfly needle, and then stick me a second time when it's time for the contrast. I can deal with twice when you're using the right needle, and you don't have to do all of that poke and prod, and once you try to get it up in there and find the vein, nah, it hurt too bad. um, Butterfly needles I can deal with. So once we got past that, which took about 15 minutes to do, that's when my MRI started, the regular MRI without contrast. And that, I would say, took me about 15 to 15 to 18 minutes. What I did to kind of time it was, they put headphones on you so you can listen to music while all of that knocking is going on with the machine as it's taking images. So the songs that I was listening to, I just guesstimated that they're probably about 4 minutes long, and I just multiplied the amount of songs that I was listening to by 4 minutes, give or take. So it might have been about 20 minutes that I had the initial MRI done without contrast, and then she came in and administered the contrast, and that took a even shorter time to get done. But when she came in to administer the contrast, I had the itchies. I had the itchies going on my face during the initial MRI, and I couldn't stand it, but I did the mind over matter and was just like fighting through it and just trying to focus on how many songs I had to get through the initial MRI. But when she came in and to pull me out of the machine to give me the contrast, I was like, "Can I please scratch my face?" And she said that, you can't move, but I'll let you just move your hands, but don't move your head. I had to get those itchies out. Like, why, when you can't move, stuff wants to itch? So I was able to scratch my face, and she gave me the contrast and slid me back into the machine. And that part, like I say, if I said it before, I don't know. It was that part with the contrast, that part of the MRI with the contrast went by rather quicker than the initial MRI. So after all of that was done, she said that the report would be sent over to my neurologist in 2 to 3 business days. Well, my neurologist told me that if I don't hear from him, then that means everything is good. So prayerfully, I don't hear from him, but by Friday, I am going to call the imaging place to get a copy of my report as well as the CD. So if I don't hear from my doctor, I'm going to, on my own, regardless, excuse me, regardless if I hear from him or not. I like to compare my own MRI reports to my previous MRI report. So I'll see if I can, what I can decipher, and come back and give you all the gist of what I have learned from my report. Otherwise, if my doctor called me, then that means that it's not too good, I guess, because he would have found something going on or some change in my brain. So, and then I'll just report to you all after I get through that initial feeling of whatever I may be feeling from the news that he may deliver if I hear from him. Once I get past that, then I'll come back and share with you all what he has shared with me, or what he has learned from my report or from my images. And if, like I say, if I don't hear from him, then I'll just tell you all what I've learned from my own report, and that would mean that it's good. So stay tuned, and I hope to come back and give you all an update next week, a good update. So talk to you all later. Bye.